What's up, Gills fans? Welcome back to the 1893 show and the home of football.
Yes,
Come on!
Come on.
I'm back. The first game for me at the ME7 this season. I'm buzzing.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
This is actually a really big moment. First home game for you of the season.
Yeah, it is.
And you got the intro right. I did remind her on the way, but you got it right. I'm really proud. As she's mentioned, we're back at the home of football. Crawley today. Some rumours going around about Scott Lindsey in recent days, which we're not going to sound here, but he's going to have a point to prove. Everyone thought he was first choice. Are we going to win or are we going to lose?
I think we're going to draw.
I reckon we're going to lose. I think he's going to come here and beat us. However, that was my opinion before I saw the team sheet. Now I think we're going to win 4-0. Ashley Naddison hat-trick. Macaulay Bonne off the bench to score the fourth. Because he's finally done what everyone's been asking, put two up front, or that it seems. So, testing my memory. Turner, Alexander, Marston, Ogie, Aimer, Malone, Dieng, Coleman, Williams, Naddison, Nichols.
He's done it. That's the starting 11.
Gills.
A 5-2-1-2. It kind of looks.
Seems.
Yeah.
Or it could be a 5-2-3.
Could be.
With Naddison on one side. But you'll see Johnny in the middle anyway. So that makes me quite confident.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, after Forest Green, which was fucking awful.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrible.
Well, so you weren't in the outro for that.
No,
I was very angry.
Yeah. I was going to do an outro, but then I kind of got home and was like, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm so annoyed that I drove that way to watch us draw 0-0 and then for Clements to come out and say, yeah, we'll take a point. Sorry. Will we? Against 23rd?
It's not good enough, but
it's not. But
you've had a good Christmas.
I have, have you?
Bittersweet, but good Christmas
I hope
overall.
you've all had a good Christmas as well.
Merry Christmas to you guys. We'll thank you in the New Year's one, not this one, because I feel like I'm thanking them every video. But we're going to move on from that. Today, score prediction.
Score prediction. I reckon I'm going to go 1-0.
4-0. Up the Gills.
Up the Gills.
Why would you fucking
Right then, half time, 1-0 Crawley, all right free kick. Another news, exactly what we all expected, even though we said we were going to win.
Yeah.
I'm going to sum it up and then we'll break it down. We're fucking shit.
Yeah.
To start with Will Wright's goal. Malone on the edge of the box, being a little bit too fancy. Should really just get it out. Player goes to shoot, kicks Malone's leg, free kick on the edge of the box. Will Wright right on the edge of the box, puts it down the side, right in the top corner. Probably should be saving it. Your thoughts?
About the free kick or about the half?
Just general, mate.
I think about the free kick. I said to you literally before kick off, Will Wright scores a free kick today. He did. It is a good free kick, isn't it? We know he's got a good free kick. I'm not a fan of how he celebrated. No need for any of that. We spoke to him when we were out in Como and he was actually one of the nicest lads out there. So now he's come back and he's giving it the big one. Not having that.
See, I'm a little bit different on this. I'm a little bit different on this. First time playing against us, maybe. Obviously, he's already played against us this season. The second time, they're all jeering him before this free kick, and he's put it in the stanch.
Yeah.
Mate, if I put it in, I'm straight off in the crowd, mate. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, fair enough.
If you scored a little scrappy goal, maybe not, but putting one like that in the bin.
It was a good goal. Yeah.
Getting stick and then you go and do that.
That's all I'll say about that. But about half in general, you know, different formation, different lineup, same shit as the other day. We're playing silly football around the back, just trying to pass it. It's not quick enough, it's slow. We're just playing silly little balls that aren't coming off and are just stitching the other players up.
We're doing that and then punting it long.
Yeah, we're playing constant hospital balls. And
you've got four strikers to choose from.
Yeah.
Macaulay Bonne, Ollie Hawkins, Ashley Madison, Tom Nichols. You're going to put two on the side. Now, if you're going to play football, you play it around the back and then punt it along. Who put it up front?
Ollie Hawkins, he's got to
there
be
we
on the
go.
side.
6'7", mate.
You look at it, how many of those goals that we won over the top? Granted, not all of them have even got there, because apparently we can't do that today either.
We're not winning the header, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Madison's getting on the end of the ones that are going over, because obviously he's fast.
Yeah.
And he's pressing them, but we're not winning that first header, because Tom Nichols is about 5'6", and Arthur we're down to fucking Johnny Williams.
Yeah. It's not good enough, really, is it? I don't think. Someone's getting sent off today. The ref is quite happy to give out the cards, which, to be fair,
he's quite happy to give everything, though.
Yeah.
Even the little, they breathe on them and they fall down and it's a free kick. He's very stop-start. He is kind of killing
the
that
game.
part of the game. But we also are. But they're not playing fantastically well either.
Well, you think about it, the only real chance that they've had was that free kick. They've not had anything about them otherwise. Really.
We sound really depressed. We've had the better chances.
We have.
They've had one, and it's gone in the soft.
We did have the ball in the back of the net right at the end there. I don't know if you got it on video.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, ball in the back of the net, offside from Colin Robson, which is a shame. But hopefully, ending on that note will take us kind of into the second half with a bit more brief and a bit more.
2-0 Crawley, sense. We'll write another free kick. We got it here first.
I'm still going for 1-0. My prediction from before kick off, I still back that. And if we win 2-1, it's limbs all day long.
Limbs, absolute limbs.
Yeah.
Up the Gills.
Up the Gills.
Five additional minutes.
Well done, Gills fans. That is game done, and it finished in the end 2-0 to Crawley. We came out of the blocks in the second half and just couldn't finish our chances. We had a few really good chances in there. I'd say arguably we had the better chance in the first half and a better chance in the second half, but yet again it comes down to Gills not being able to finish the chances. And Ashley Madison's had a golden opportunity. He's opted to flick it round the goalkeeper. Doesn't quite get on the end of it, and can only put it into the side netting. Malone's had a really good one saved. Good save from the keeper. Follow up, I think it struck a hand, but ultimately we've got to be scoring. Johnny Williams had a good chance, good save from the keeper, and lots of crosses going into the box where we just couldn't get that final shot off. We subbed on Ollie Hawkins. I think was the right substitution. He did have one which was an air shot, but I'm not going to put that all on him. And he's winning the headers, he's winning the flick downs in the box, and ultimately the reaction didn't come around it. And I don't know where we go from here. It really worries me massively because I don't see where we go from here and how we bounce back from this situation that we currently find ourselves in. We're not winning football matches, we're not playing good football, and we're not killing teams off when they're in the ascendancy. This game could have easily been 3-1, 4-1 Gills. By the time they got their second goal, now their second goal comes off Max. Jake Turner's got no chance, and it's where we're chasing the game. But ultimately, if we could finish our chances in those situations where we had loads and we were starting to get on top of Crawley and we could actually finish the chances, then we'd have won that game. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. I don't know what more to say. There's obvious scapegoats that people will start to say wasn't good enough, didn't do enough, should have scored, and I think that's right. But I don't think the blame here falls solely on Clements. I think it comes down to the players not being able to finish their chances. Yeah, I think part of it comes down to Clements, with some parts of it with personnel and his subs and his tactics, but ultimately we've created 6 or 7 golden opportunities in that game. Maybe exaggerating it a little bit, let's say 4 or 5 golden opportunities in that game where you've just got to score them. If you're a team that wants to be pushing up, you've got to score them without questions asked. And normally when we've lost the game, I'm really irate, and I'm really, as you can hear the passion in what I'm saying and everything, and it's still there, and I'm still really annoyed. But I look at today's game and think we didn't. It's clear to see what we didn't do. Normally, when we've lost a game, it's always tough to take. But I look at today and think ultimately the only reason we've lost that game is because we can't finish our chances. And yeah, I'm annoyed. But if I was to go on a rant at the moment, it would just be repeating what I've been saying the last couple of weeks. Beth has gone home. Obviously a pleasure to have a home game. I think she's going to try and do a couple more this season. She's not going to be with me for Saturn on Friday, but she will be back on New Year's Day for Colchester away. I am going to end that video there. There isn't much more for us to say apart from we've got to move on. We've got to bounce back, and this is really where we see who the characters are in our dressing room. And if Clements has got the bottle to turn around this side that is on a poor run of form. But I'm going to leave that one there, guys. Let us know if you agree with what we're saying and what you thought on today's game and where you think it all went wrong for the Gills. I'm sure a lot of you will be in agreement that it was the fact that we can't finish our chances. Please, guys, I'm going to end that there. Please remember to like, subscribe, let us know in the comments what you thought of the video today and the game today, and if you're at the game and if you're going to be at Sutton, let me know, and I may have a Christmas themed giveaway of some sort at the Sutton game if I can get it sorted out. But I'm going to leave that one there, guys. As we always do on this channel, up the Gills. Scott and Gills fans, as you can see, I'm now home. I was just sitting in the video and there was something that I didn't say at the end of the game, and it was to do with the issues that we're having as a football club at the moment. It's very easy to jump and say decision to attack Harris derailed the season. You wouldn't be wrong in saying that, because I think it's had a massive impact on the players. I think it's had a massive impact on the club. Of course it has. Harris was a massive part of the squad. That was his squad. They were his players. And you could see they wanted to play for him. But I don't think Clements is the sole issue. I think we miss an out-and-out leader on the pitch. i.e. for the last couple of years we've had Stuart O'Keefe, Sean Williams, leaders. They will drag you through games where they need to. I think some of the issue comes off the pitch. Now, it's something we tend to avoid in these videos, but it's been something that I think has been apparent, and it's the recruitment team around Clements at the moment. Now, that's not to say I think the recruitment as a whole has been off. I think we've recruited well. I think we made errors and focusing so much on Alfie May. I think as a whole we've recruited fairly well. I think we need a goal scorer, 100%. And that's seen today, because from counting and watching back the clips of the game, we had sort of 5 or 6 clear-cut chances that a natural goal scorer would have scored. And Naderson being one in the first half, Tom Nichols being one in the second half, just to name 2 off the top of my head. But it comes from them themselves and them being in the team around Clements. Now, I'm not sure how much interaction they have with Stephen Clements, and I could be completely off the mark here, but they aren't Clements' men. So for me, I think Kenny and Hess will have their own opinions on how they think the team should play, what players should fit in that team, and they're the type of players that they will bring in. They're the type of players that they will look at. And I think a disconnect in that part of the footballing side of the club is partly to blame for what we're seeing now on the pitch, what we're seeing now as a whole, as a club. I think no sole blame doesn't go on there, but for me, I think when the manager went, I personally believe that he should have a team around him that is his team. Now, that's not to say the coaches. I think the coaches, from what I see, work well together. But I think the footballing team around him maybe needs to be looked at. And we could sit here all day and say, well, Harris clearly wasn't the problem. Neil Harris this, Neil Harris that. It's done. Neil Harris managed Cambridge now. Neil Harris manages Cambridge United, not Gillingham Football Club. I thank him for his service, but we move on. Neil Harris is old news. What we need to look at now is, okay, performances have gone down, performances have dropped. What else can we address? What can we address? What else is causing these issues? Now, I'm not in the club day to day. I don't see what happens on the training pitch. I don't see what happens in the boardroom. And I'm just a fan giving my opinion. But from what I believe, there is a disconnect from the footballing department of our board, as I'll call them, the footballing side, so Hess and Kenny, to what the manager wants to achieve. And I could be completely off the mark, but that's what the beauty of this channel is. I give my opinion, Beth gives her opinion, and if we're wrong, we're wrong. It's the beauty of opinions. We've all got one. I don't think that's the only issue. I do think we do need an out-and-out goal scorer. In January, I think that will fix some of our problems, but I also think we need to build a team around Clements that's his team and will not be yes men, but are like-minded and have a similar philosophy, a similar approach, so they can all work towards a common goal. But look, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you guys all enjoy your week ahead, and I will see you all on Friday for starting at home. Up the Gills.